Yeah, sorry, I wanted to ask if we could run over the average population yesterday. Yesterday night, I kind of missed it entirely.
You're not
Does
so
that
clear.
thing work in my Sorry, let me look into the chat. Sorry.
Okay. All right. I trying to load the question on my hand. So Fortune is saying I couldn't get a hang of it after the call yesterday. What exactly? Okay, please could we run through the average population per town again? Average population per town. Which one is the average population per town now? Is it the last one here? This average number of people served by each water source, right? Is that it? Okay. Okay. So let's read the question and see. My question is still loading, but if there is anybody that has the question up already, please, you can kindly read that part for us, if you don't mind. Your question is up already. Oh. All right, so okay, how many wells, taps, and rivers are there? So I think you're talking about number three. How many people shared particular type of water on average? Watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
number of water source.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so let me do that one. They're saying that number three. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So what is the average number of people that are served by each water storage? So what is the average number? The question is saying what is the average number of people? Average number of people that are served by each water source. And I think that table already has a what's it called a number of people served. Friend, can you help us run the what's it called? Is it type of is it water source now? What table did you work with, sir?
Yeah, water source.
Water source. Yes. Let's see what is inside. So please, who is willing to help us dissect? I think we've solved it actually. This is the solution here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we just need someone that would explain or make it clearer. So who is willing to help us do that, please? Type of water source. We counted, we did have a number of people served. Number of people. So who is willing to help us with this, please? Anybody? Chibuzo, Alpha, Pauline, what's up? Would you like to help us explain this? Ganiat, guys, let's do it now. Who is going to help us? Pauline, are you saying something? Hello? Fermi,
Yes.
can you explain this what or something?
Um, okay. So the question is we should find the average number of people served by each water source. So that means for each water source, for tap in home, broken well, we should find the average of the number of people. So we'll be taking the average of um the number of people by water source. It's just like saying we should find the sum of the number of people that each water source served. So if it's sum, we'll be totaling all the number of people for tapping home. Like for the first one now, we'll add the number of people served here and number of people served here, like that. But since it's average now, we're taking the average. So I mean the function automatically does that. But what it does is it's for like tapping home now, it will take all the values. Say there are 10 different occurrences. It will add everything together and now divide by 10. So that's what this is doing. So the query is select type of water source, this column here, and the average of number of people served. I don't know if my explanation is clear. So we're selecting type of water source and we're now calculating the average number of people served in each water source. And we'll be grouping by the type of water source. Be aggregating by type of water source. I don't know if my explanation is clear, but like that's how best
I think
explain.
you've put a
Let me
good.
run the function so that it sees the result. So what this one did now is that it took all the occurrences of shared tap and it calculated the average of this one. It added all the shared taps and divided by the number of occurrences. Added all the river and divided by the number of occurrences. I hope this is clear. I don't know.
Fortune, did I answer your question?
Okay, so it's divided by the number of occurrences. That information can appear, right? So then it's average.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, then that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, thank you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Fermi. All right, let's move on. So I think that was where we stopped yesterday. Um, so yeah, and what you ran just now is exactly the results that came up in the question also. So that's good. So he said these results are telling us that 644 people shared a tap in home on average. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Remember, I told you a few important things that apply to tap in home and broken tap in home. The surveyors combined the data of many households together and added this as a single tap record. But each household actually has its own tap. In addition to this, there is an average of 6 people living in a home. So 6 people actually shared one tap, but not 644. So 6 people shared one tap, not 644. So it is always important to think about data. We tend to just analyze and calculate at the start of our careers, but the value was the value we bring as data practitioners is in understanding the meaning of results or numbers and interpreting the meaning. So imagine we were presenting this to the president and all of the ministers, and one of them asked us, why does it say 644 shared a home tap? And we had no answer. So it happens to me once. I don't miss I don't miss those days. Okay, this means that one tap in home actually represents 644 divided by 6, which is equals to plus or minus 100 taps. So calculating the average number of people served by a single instance of each water source type helps us to understand the typical capacity or load on a single water source. This can help us decide which sources should be repaired or upgraded. Based on the average impact of each upgrade, for example, wells don't seem to be a problem as fewer people are sharing them. On the other hand, 2,000 share a single public tap on average. We saw some of the queue times last time, and now we can see why. So looking at this result, we probably should focus on improving shared taps first. So now let's calculate the total number of people. We have less than 10 minutes now. So now let's calculate the total number of people served by each type of water source in total. The total number of people served by each type of water source in total. To make it easier to interpret, order them so that most people served by a source is at the top. So we are trying to sum up the people that are served by this water. So we are working with population now. The people served by the water, and we are to order them. In descending order. So who wants to help us with the solution to that? So we have to work with the water source table, add up all of the people that are being served by each of the water source. We have to add them all up and then order them in descending order. So who wants to try this? Valentina, you're welcome. Cynthia, what's up?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm trying to catch up. I've not been following the meeting. My system crashed.
Hey,
So
sorry about that.
I'm trying to catch up. Yeah.
So who wants to help us, please? Who's going to try? Do you want to give this a try? Chibuz Alpha. Valentina, don't keep quiet. Oh. I know you are more than capable. So please, you are welcome to this table also. Who wants to try? Who wants to give it a try? So all we need is the total population of people that are using each one of these what's it called, that are being served by each one of these water sources. Ganiat, who wants to help us? Chibuzo, how far now? Come and do your thing now. Follow me.
Yes.
This does not exempt you. Any idea?
Sorry. The question is to find the total number of people served that each water source serves, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Working by population.
Okay.
Hello, Michael. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, don't mind me. I was working before. You said total number of people served
By each one of these water sources. Hold on, front of me. I think
Okay.
what you wants to try. Total number of people served by each of these water sources.
So you need one value, right?
Is that what?
I said, so that means you need only one value. Just want to, value per each water source.
Yes, value per each water source. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I think Arabic has confusing. I'm taking it to my head. It's not thinking.
Can I
Okay.
try?
Ganiat, go on.
Okay. So select, please, can you reiterate the question, please?
So we are trying to get the total number of people served by each of these water sources. So we have the water source and we have the number of people served. So we want to collate the total number of people served by each of these water sources that we have.
Okay. Number of users. Total, that's sum. Okay. So select type of water source. That's type underscore. Of water source. Okay. Sum. Then open bracket. Is that what they call it? Number of people served. As okay. So we want to get the total number of people served by what, sorry? Michael, please. I don't want to minimize to my slides. Yes, there's nothing. Bolaji, Michael, Misotu, what is it? Michael, are you there?
I'm with you 1 minute, please. Just give me 1 minute, please.
Or maybe I should just go to my slide. Sorry,
For the question, Ma.
yes, I'm trying to
I didn't get it. I don't want to keep saying go back, go
exactly.
back.
I was on the
Keep quiet. I'm here.
you said page 19.
Oh, page 19. On the point.
Is Michael there, please?
He said he's coming. I don't know.
Sorry,
I'm on
No
page
problem.
19,
Take your time.
but I'm not seeing. I'm seeing his percentage and all
Michael, you're on WhatsApp.
Sorry, Ganiat,
Hmm?
I'm with you now. What did you know?
Only aggregate the question.
Okay. The question is saying that we should calculate, hold on. Please calculate the total number of people served by each water source in total to make it easier to interpret. Order them so the most people served by a source is at the top. So you are calculating, or you are giving us the total number of people served by each water source. Then
Ascending order.
that will, yes, in descending order.
Oh, okay. Okay, so type of water source to some number of people said as number of people said. It's 7. From water source. Okay. Grouped by type of water source. Okay, and order by number of people served. Sammy,
Yes.
okay. Order by, is it just number of people served or some number of people served? Oh, there is no need for that. I'm asking No, okay, descending then. Can you run this? Let me see.
So yeah, I think that solved it.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome, Gania. Thank you so much. So that's it. That's it. In descending order, we have the total number of people served by each tap water